I say, man, I was gonna wait to start because my voice is cracking like a pubescent boy, and it's probably like I'm embodying the spirit of the people that think this shit right here is cute. I'm in the middle of making some coffee for myself before I was gonna come on here and talk to you guys. But look at this. This is Roanoke. This is Roanoke, Virginia, y'all. Like, what are we doing? American spirit, European blood, patriot, front, us. What exactly is that supposed to mean? Come on now. Come on now. 44 seconds. Lord Jesus. And I say that openly for real. I am not even super religious. I'm spiritual. But at this time, I will be whatever the hell I need to be for this kind of stuff right here. Roanoke is my backyard. I'm in Lynchburg. I see this shit all the time. I grew up here in Virginia. So I've seen the progression of all of it. All of it. 1:15 on the timer. Manifesting instantly big changes. I really, really hope so, because if this is the road that we're going down, if this is what's happening, and this is what's toxic masculinity, this is it right here. This is the spiritual war that's happening. Like, for real, if you want to just sum it down on an everyday common man's thing, regardless of spirituality, regardless of politics, regardless of black, white, whatever, this is what's happening. This is the dark masculine energy that I'm talking about every time I come on here, and I'm like, the feminine energies and the light masculines are sick of it. We're sick of this. Like, we gotta come together for real, because this right here ain't where it's at. 2:12 on the timer. So with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and start some music and get into this. First and foremost, let me like transmute the negativity right now that I'm feeling, because stuff like that infuriates me. Like, a person like me, I have zero tolerance for that crap. I don't care. I am very much that person, 232, that I don't care who is around. I'm still gonna speak up. I'm not gonna stand by and watch injustice happen in front of me. And I have had many instances with people with me that'll be like, Manda, no. Manda, no hell. I lived a lot of my life in fear for various different reasons. And now that I'm an adult, I absolutely will be the adult that I needed when I was growing up. I absolutely will be the adult that these children growing up need, that this world needs. Like, so let me go ahead and transmute that energy. I'm gonna put some music on. I do not own the rights to any of these songs, but I'm gonna do my playlist that's called Soundtrack to My Life. So I don't know what's gonna play. It could be any and everything from like 80s music all the way up until now. So I hope it's a really nice mix of things, and I hope it's lighthearted stuff, because I need some different energy. 333 Ascendant Masters, I need some different energy. And my deity cat is here, so hopefully she can help me out. Maybe get this old school playlist action going on, because I desperately need to transmute this energy. So let me find it really quick. And while I am looking for this, I would just like to take a second. I've noticed that basically, like, as corny as it sounds, but for me, a person that's like went from just posting stuff on my Facebook and hoping that people might want to pay attention to what I was saying, to, you know, progressing to making a YouTube channel, to actually having people follow me. Thank you guys. Like, for real, attitude of gratitude for you guys. Like, I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. The ones of you that have subscribed to the channel, the ones of you that engage with my content, whether it's through YouTube, whether it's through Facebook, the ones of you that actually have tried to have a genuine connection with me, because that's what I'm here for. Regardless of what some people may think about me, that's what I'm here for. 4:44 on the timer, that means angels protection. But that's why I'm here, to genuinely make connections with people, to gain knowledge. I don't know a lot of stuff, but I also at the same time have been learning a tremendous amount of stuff just from me learning it and then wanting to pass it on to you guys. I have met some amazing people, some super, super intelligent, kind, just ambitious, just like the type of people that I strive to want to be more like. So you guys know who you are. We have been in communication with each other. You have made my mind just like, my neurons super happy. Like, I love to learn things. I love kindness. I love love. So if you have been any part of that and bringing that into my life so that I could reflect it back out to you, thank you. Like, seriously, that's what I want the world to be like. That is my heaven on earth. I don't want to wait until, you know, I pass to the next life. We can have it here, you know? That's how I look at it. So anyway, soundtrack of my life. And let's see what my soundtrack has to say for us. Oh, Behind Blue Eyes, The Who. Such a sad song after I was just talking about that. Okay, anyway. So something I'm going to discuss first off is going to be the spirit animal. So I might have to do 2 videos for this. Or hell, I might just let it go because it's Friday. You can watch whatever you want to. You can leave whenever you want to, whatever. Free will. It's Friday. I'm hanging out with you guys. Like, I enjoy it. So thank you for hanging out with me, especially on a Friday night. So we're going to cover the elephant, the crow, bear, bats, a pumbaa, dolphins, and I think that's about it. See, it's my list. Oh, and quick review. I took this out of this. Now, I made this a long time ago. It just was a J, and I got it from like a dollar store or something like that. Just a little thing that has individual sheets of paper. But see, I changed the J to spell joy. And so when I was really trying really hard to, you know, practice gratitude for things, like I literally was thankful for the smallest things. So this thing is like, wait a minute. Oh, that's a tattoo card from when I went to go get my back tattoo. But see, I was thankful for it. Okay, so see, that's where I ended it. See all the pages? And each of them have about like anywhere from like 7 to 10 different things on every page. So everything. Let me read you something from one of them real quick, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Watching airplanes, rainbows, bike rides on a cool evening, swimming in the lake, waking up to Jake, he was my cat, waking up with a smile and a song in my head. See? It's that simple. Once you just start being thankful for the little things, and you notice that your whole life is just full of blessings and you attract more of the same. So let's start with the spirit animals. Thank you guys again if you're still here. I really, really appreciate you more than you know. So the elephant, and I also have some bird cards from birds that I saw today. So the elephant is a sign of luck and prosperity, abundance and good fortune, wisdom and intelligence. Its brain is similar to that of a human's. It also stands for protection and nurturing. It's a sign to tap into your divine feminine energy. And yes, please do. Because this toxic masculinity has to go. Like, enough already. Enough. Patience. It also embodies patience for yourself and others. It has very strong connections with family, so soul tribe, and a strong self-knowledge. And a divine feminine wisdom. They overcome obstacles, and they have a royalty or a dignity to them. So embody the qualities of an elephant. You probably already have them anyway. Tap into that more. And if you feel like you need some of those qualities more, then, you know, call upon the elephant as your spirit animal. Next one's going to be the crow. And I have cards, like I said, because I saw a crow, I think. But honestly, I just was in passing, so it could have been a blackbird or a raven. So I'm just going to read all of those really quick. So the raven, This is Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh my God, I haven't heard this song in forever. It's so good too because I've been in a very childlike state today. Like, for some reason, the things that have made me really happy today have been, like, had connections with like good parts of my childhood. So like, but of course, when I grow up, they tell you things about songs, and it's, you know, Puff the Magic Dragon, and hey, I can dig that too. So either or. Raven. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. And chances are, if you're here with me right now and you're watching this, or you've been a subscriber and, you know, interacting with me, you've been noticing synchronicity, especially in numbers, repeating numbers and things like that, angel numbers. But you'll also, like I'm showing you, start to notice signs like in nature, spirit animals. You'll notice like things. I will cover it when I get to it, but it's an ability called clairaudience. I have it. I'll explain it to you if you stick around. So Raven, the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. Blackbird, the magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. So like I keep repeating, chances are if you have been here repeatedly, you believe that you have abilities. You probably already have been practicing them, or you're starting to notice, or you're maybe questioning if you might. Well, guess what? Everybody has the ability to do it. It's just like anything else. It's like a sport or an instrument. You have to practice it. You have to know what to pay attention to, and then you have to practice it. So you could be magical like Puff the Magic Dragon over here. Like we as human beings have it. And the pineal or pineal gland, look into that. There's a whole science to it. The mind is super fascinating. I remember when I was a kid, they used to always say that human beings only use 10% of their brains. Like, what's the other 90 doing? Do you ever think about stuff like that? I've always thought about stuff like that. Maybe that's why I'm where I'm at now. Crow. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. So like I said, I have always been that person or child that always wondered about the weirdest stuff. Science fiction, like the afterlife and the spiritual world. Like, I was always fascinated by that stuff. I naturally was drawn to it, wanted to know more. But as I got older, you know, society, wanting to fit in with friends and not feel like the odd one out, you know, different things condition you to lose that curiosity for it. But I've always been super fascinated about like the whys of everything. Like, come on, we can't be all that's here. And the grand scheme on scientific level, think about how vast the universe is. If you think that we're the only thing that's happening here, come on. Like, humble yourself and let your ego come down, because no. Think of us like a grain of sand in a fucking beach, pretty much. Like, do not let your ego get out of hand. In the grand scheme of things, we're like an ant at a picnic at best, you know? So if you're embodying the crow, and I'm going to go over some qualities of the crow right now. Girl, come on now, mind your business. If you're going to be up here, you got to mind that business. All right, crow. Negative qualities of the crow, and chances are if you're letting go of someone for your past, they have qualities like this. They're trickster, they're manipulative, very cunning. They have a bad reputation. Once the mask falls, you're going to realize that reputation is going to tank real fast. They have scavenging type behavior, stealing, and like I keep reading in the different readings that I've had over about the for a while, more than a week now, but for a while, somebody is stealing. It might not be your situation, so as always, take it as it resonates. But just because you think like thief, it doesn't necessarily mean money. They could be stealing your love, your affection, your thoughts, your ideas. They're stealing something of value to you. And they're not reciprocating that relationship, or to the extreme. Like I said, I had this card in here. Some people are going to jail. There's going to be some legal issues happening because people have been doing some really, really shady crap. Now, that might not be your situation either, but someone in the collective situation has that going on because their person that's a thief in their life is stealing. Like money stealing. Forgery, maybe, even. Like forging documents and stuff like that. It's happening out there. Defamation of character, all of that is happening. That might be your story, it might not be. But yeah, there's a lot of mischief going on in the background right now. Very dark energy, very dark masculine energy. And like I said, it doesn't have to do with a male or a female, like in physical form. Because some people don't even identify as male or female. They're they or them, and I respect people however they choose. I'm very much a what's your pronoun type of person. It doesn't bother me at all. I look at it the same way as someone being like, oh, what's your nickname? My name is not Manna. My name is Amanda. But I, go by Manna. Now, is that a big deal for you guys, or would you prefer for me to go by Amanda? That's how I look at it. I mean, it's a big deal when you make it a big deal. It's really not that serious. It is serious to the person that would prefer to be called that. But I'm not going to get into that. To each their own. And if I lose followers because of my opinion, then I don't care. I really don't. This song is called Lights and Sounds by Yellow Card. So yeah, here's a yellow card for you like they have in soccer. Here's a warning for your ass. Look at the lights and sounds and wake your ass up. That's the clear audience. So some positive traits of the crow are that they are gateways to the spiritual realm. They give you insights and understandings to things beyond your reach or your rational thinking. So like very third eye, very spirit world, other dimension, beyond what you can see every day. Very Puff the Magic Dragon about life. And this is Under Pressure, but it is the My Chemical Romance, the used version. I like the used. Never really got into My Chemical Romance, but I was a used fan back when they were like first came out, when he was dating Kelly Osbourne and they were touring with like Linkin Park and Snoop Dogg and Korn during that whole time period. I saw them in concert actually when they were openers. I'm telling my age now, but like that's like 1999 or something like that. But yeah, good qualities for the crow too is that they're intelligent. They have a higher perspective. They're fearless, flexible, adaptable, magic, mysterious. It also symbolizes a personal transformation. You're transmuting energy. You're an alchemist. You're magic, baby. You are magic. Puff the Magic Dragon. Why is my voice so high right now? Maybe because I'm excited. Like I said, it's that puberty energy tonight, that excited kid energy. That's how I feel right now, just very excited like a kid, like getting ready to get up for Christmas morning to open a present. I feel like something exciting is about to happen, something to be happy about. At least that's my own energy and how I feel. Now, I don't know about outside and y'all's energy and what you're being exposed to. Let me know. I always like to know what's going on with you guys too. We are at 1819. I just missed the repeat cycle, so that's a good thing. We don't want to repeat the cycle, do we? Yeah, we don't, because I have it written down and I will show you up close. Destiny. Yes, and I have all kinds of different handwriting in this book. Sometimes it's neat, sometimes it's sloppy, sometimes it looks like I didn't even write it. Speaking of which, shout out to my grandpa, Richard. As always, holding it down. He's like, I bet you better not. I bet you better not fuck with her. Yeah, you better not. So yeah, destiny, man. They can't fuck with you. It doesn't even matter what they do. You're destiny. You have a life purpose, something that you are good at. Something that you love to do. Now is the time to like do it. Don't allow yourself to be under pressure by anybody else's opinions of what you should be doing with your life. You know what you want to do, especially by now. We've gone through the portal and all of that jazz. You've probably been healing from your childhood wounds, figuring out who you want to take with you, which direction you like your life to start moving. Maybe not the whole picture, but you know where you're going at least, you know? So the next one was, what did I do with that paper? Here we go with the chaotic witch shit. Bear. All right. So the bear is, and most of you guys have already been living that way probably, and it's just like, it happens this time of year naturally with bears anyway. That's why we should be embodying that. It's a natural thing for us to do. But since we are distracted by, you know, the bells and whistles of modern technology, we are out of rhythm with the natural flow of life. This is Method Man, the remix. So yeah, sure, girl, it's eclectic and all over the place in musical taste. So you'll see me like just, I'm like an onion. You have no idea who you're going to get. My personality is so multifaceted. Stick around. So bear, if you are embodying the bear, you have you life. You find comfort and balance in solitude. You have a pride, but a good pride, dignity and honor. You call upon nature and you invoke its power. So you probably like to be outside in nature a lot. Probably grounding. I love that. That's one of my favorite things to do. Just take your socks and shoes off and go walk around in the ground. Scientifically proven to be good for you. I'm not going to go into detail. Check it out. Look it up. 2112 on the timer. Reflecting. I love palindromes. That means reflecting balanced energy. At least that's how I have learned to, you know, decipher that code. Try it. You might like it. All right. Let's see. Where was I at? Okay, the bear also has the qualities of strength, also family like the elephant, vitality, courage, and health. It's confident, and they take action against adversity. So like I said, very mama bear time right now. Done with that. Even the very macho men, like, they're done. They are done. So if you think it's just a bunch of, you know, women and little small frail men walking around thinking that they're done with this crap, you are completely wrong. Because I'm going to tell you what, I have some real life bears in my life. Like, not animal bears, but like men bears. Bears. 2222. And I don't mean, you know, LGBTQ bears either, although I wouldn't mind having a few of them. I think they're adorable too. But anyway, getting off topic, I have a couple of guys in my life that they are big, and I'm getting so excited. I'm kicking cameras around. They are big. They are like security. Like, don't F around and find out. They're nice and cuddly and cute. They can be very, you know, Paddington Bear about life, Pooh Bear about life. But they will F you up real quick if you even think about it. If you even think about it. So yeah, that mama bear action is very much out there. And like I said, not just with the feminines, the light masculines, like, they're done too. The cubs are showing their teeth too. They're finished. The bear also asks you to be introspected and ground yourself. They're aggressive and territorial, like I said, especially in regards to their children and their territory. Do not come around and find out. Negative qualities of the bear, though, 2333 on the timer. This is called Teardrop, and it is by Massive Attack. Remember when this was like the theme song of House? I think that's the show it was. Anyway, I liked it before that, but I always thought it was a pretty song. Negative qualities of the bear are they are unreliable, they get overwhelmed with their emotions, slow to change or adapt because of fear, and they're unstable in relationships. So chances are that it's very much karmic behavior, and why they are cycling, because they did not get over the past traumas to be able to have a stable life, not become overwhelmed by their emotions or other people's emotions. They're stubborn as hell and they don't want to change because they are fearful. And if they are a narcissist, it's because they don't know who the hell they are. They're fearful of you finding out that they are a fraud. They have low self-esteem. They don't know who the hell they are. So that's why they're out there mirroring everybody else and discarding one person for the next person. Looking for that fix. Using people is a drug to them. They use you and then they move on. 24:44 on the timer. But you know what? You're protected by the angels. That's what the 4s are. Angels and protections. 2 soul ties or relationships outside of yourself other than romance. It can be twin flame as well, though. But in regards to angels, obviously not twin flame energy. But they've been here. So chances are, if you are a person that's had to get rid of someone, or maybe someone got rid of you, then let that shit go. That was divine intervention. The angels are protecting you from yourself. Let that person go. Let them deal with their own shit. Let them have their own tower moments. That's the only way they're going to learn. If you intervene and you put yourself in a position to pull them out of their own bullshit, you are going to take on the cycle with them. You are going to get their karma. They are going to delay you. And that takes me to something that I saw today. Because people like this just get under my skin. Like, people that embody this type of energy, like, they really get on my nerves. Alright, so when I was driving today on one of the busier roads, they were having some road work being done. And so the right lane of traffic was being, like, blocked off by cones, and everybody was being ushered over to the left lane of traffic. Now, you know how situations happen like that, not just here, but in general. There's always people that are called the Zoomers. They see way ahead of time what is happening. They see that everybody's getting in line and patiently waiting for their turn. But what do? They zoom past everybody all the way till they get all the way at the very end of the line, and then they make it everybody else's problem to let them in, because they did not plan, they did not heed the warnings. They put it on everybody else to be gracious enough to let them out of their own choice. They made the choice to do that, but now it's everybody else's problem. Everybody else is now delayed while they sit over there trying to figure out which person is going to let them in, because they're sitting right next to the cones that they could see a quarter of a mile back. All the signs that are like lane ending, merge, even the one that has the 2 lines and the one together, just disregarded it all. The whole line of people just sitting there, empty open lane that they know why it's happening like that, and they still disregard it out of their own selfishness. Which always gets under my skin, because I'm just like, don't you guys realize that this is the reason why the traffic isn't moving smoothly? Like, but you know, whatever. So yeah, that's what I got from seeing that. I just saw these guys and I'm just like, so now it's all of our problem to figure out how to let you in and not cause traffic accidents either, because you decided to go against the rules and, you know, the common courtesy of everybody else, and basically just be a jerk and be like, I don't care. Ooh. And then there's also those guys that just don't care. They'll just pull right in front of you and, like, basically be like, hit me. Because they know you won't. They know you won't. Those are, yeah, I was going to say some bad language, but those are not very nice young men. So, I got about 2 minutes until 30 minutes. I am going to do, some card pulls for the second part of this. So if you do want to see that, then come back for the second part. It's Friday. I don't have a time frame. I'm just hanging out with you guys. So thanks for being here. But I think I still have a couple of, we did the bear, bats. I'll briefly review that because I don't really have much on the bats right now. I mean, I could get more detail, I'm sure. And of course, I pulled the cards out, so now I can't easily find it. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna, I guess, review that when we get back then, because I don't want to waste any more time sitting here. This song is Silverchair Anthem for the year 2000. So that will be the song that we will be starting back on when you come back. I'm gonna take a quick break. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I say, and like I said, much gratitude to each and every one of you. Have a fantastic evening. If you watch this and you don't get back to the other one, and you never come back, whatever. Just thanks for your time and your open mind. I appreciate you. I say.